Hello, my name is Jack Lee Bailey. You can't see my face, but you can see the paper. I'm going to tell you a story with this piece of paper. But first, we're going to fold it up a little bit. First, you just fold the piece of paper in half. Try to make it as square as possible. Okay, you have it in half with the folded end facing away from you. Then you fold one corner down midway, like that. Then you fold the other corner down, that's also midway, like that. And it's not perfect, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, then what you gotta do, you got these two flaps. You got two flaps here. So fold one flap over the edge, over the top edge like that. Then flip your paper around, keeping it oriented the same way, and fold the other flap up. Yeah. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. You gotta watch my hands. Watch my hand. I'm not doing magic. Okay. Now, pick one end up, right? And then there's a slit. The pointed end is pointing away from you, but there's a slit right here. You can slip your thumb into the slit, then slip your other thumb into the slit, and pull it apart like that. See that? Set it down, and then flatten it out. Yeah, that's exciting. Exciting. Now, as it's just like this, the way it's laying, you've got two flaps over here. So again, you're gonna fold one end up to where it meets the pointy that's pointing it away from you, and then flip the piece of paper over again, keeping it oriented the same way. Fold the other end up. There you go. Yeah. And then, okay, now you've got a pointy end pointing away from you, and you've got a slit over here again. So stick your finger in the slit, lift it up like that, and then turn it like that, and then grab these two ends and pull. Okay, pull. And you've got a boat. Yes, you do. Isn't that fun? Okay. So now I'm going to tell you the story. This was my boat when I was in the Navy. The USS Cowpens CG-63 Aegis class guided missile cruiser. One day we were at sea, but then a great big storm hit, and a wave so big, so massive came, and it ripped off the bow. That's the front of the ship, the bow. But we had a good captain and a good crew. We stayed afloat. But then another great big wave hit, and it ripped off the stern. That's the back of the ship. Boom, just like that. Choo, choo. But again, good captain, good crew, we kept the ship afloat. Then a third wave came, bigger than the first two waves combined. That ripped off the mainsail. Mainsail, I mean, that's sailor jargon, but that's the center of the ship, the part that's sticking up and out. And so, rip this off like this. Yeah. Okay. Now, as good of a captain as we had, as good of a crew as we had, the ship went down. And the next day, when rescue crews went out to try to find survivors, they couldn't find any survivors. They couldn't find anything. As a matter of fact, all they could find, now watch carefully, press this down, all they could find was the captain's shirt. The captain's shirt is all they found. Thank you, and have a nice day.